All right, guys. Today we're going to be talking about the fall of Novo Nordisk just recently. If you don't know who they are the drug manufacturer that makes Ozempic, which is the weight loss drug that getting super popular. A lot of people are using it. Originally formulated for like diabetes, but then we found out, hey, it will get you skinny. So. Big money maker for Novo Nordisk, but they got slaughtered today because of their stage 3 clinical trials of a new drug here. But actually, we'll do the background real quick. Actually, it is a combination of the ingredients of Ozempic plus something else, and I'll show you real quick here the article. Yeah. Here's the article. I'll leave a link in the description below. So why Novo Nordisk stock got destroyed today. Okay, so here's the deal though. Okay, and this might be a very good opportunity, even if you've already bought it and like I did and it went down 18% in one day. People are freaking out. Sell, right? You got to understand when you find these opportunities, you got to understand that look and see why it went down. And see if this could be a play and see if this could be a rebound play for you, right? And I'm a long-term investor. I try not to time the market, but when something like this happens, when you get typically a 20% discount, potentially, right, on a stock that's this big, then it's something to look into. So let's see, like I said, let's see what happened, why it happened. The reaction, if people are overreacting, and seeing if this is a good buy. So let's check it out. No good, very bad day. Okay, so like we said, Novo sells the Ozempic, right? Treatment for obesity, weight loss. Novo was hoping to expand its lead in this market with its new offering, CagriSema, which fortifies the semaglutide ingredient in Ozempic with an amylin-focused drug that also aims to decrease craving. So what they're doing is they're mixing these two things, right? What's currently in Ozempic, and then this new thing they're trying to put together and say, can we make people lose even more weight than they're already losing with Ozempic, right? I mean, so a bam super duper combo is what they're aiming for. So what's the aim, right? So what's the goal, right? The goal is to beat Ozempic's record, this is important, 16.1% weight loss among patients taking the drug over 68 weeks, and they want to hit a new target of 25% weight loss over the same time period. So let's understand what we're talking about here, right? We're talking about right now Ozempic makes you lose 16.1% of your weight loss if you take it for over 68 weeks, okay? So 16% weight loss. They want to make it towards you lose 25%, okay? So improve of 16 to 25%, that's a big increase, right? So basically, Novo missed the target, okay? The phase 3 trial of CagriSema, containing both the semaglutide plus the cangrelintide, whatever, achieved its primary endpoint by demonstrating a statistically significant and superior weight loss relative to placebo. However, here's the kicker, guys. However, average weight loss over the course of the 68-week trial was only 22.7, not the 25%. Now, do you get that? 22.7, but right now with just Ozempic, it's 16.1. So they said, hey, we want to get this from 16.1 to 25%. Oh man, we didn't make it. We only made 22.7, not the targeted 25. We increased from 16 to 22. We're shooting for 25, and now everyone's dumping the stock. This thing killed the old record of 16 to 22. But they're going for 25. If they said, hey, we're going for 20, but they killed it and went to 22, then this would be a totally different story, right? So understandably, the leaders of the company, right? The leaders of the company, they're saying, dude, it is not that big of a deal. That was the bad news, okay? So the good news is this CagriSema does appear to have resulted in greater weight loss than Novo's original Ozempic and better weight loss than Lilly's Zepbound. That's crazy. How bad is this news for Nordisk? Investors seem very unhappy with these results, and I don't know why, because we didn't reach the 25%, I guess. While you'd expect Novo to try to put a happy face on these results, management honestly doesn't seem too upset. Why should they be, right? We are encouraged by the weight loss profile of CagriSema, this demonstrating superiority over both the semaglutide and cagrilintide in monotherapy in the trial, okay? Said the Executive Vice President for Development, Martin Lang. Knowing the company plans to further explore additional weight loss potential of CagriSema, right? When you consider that 40% of the patients actually did achieve 25% or greater after 68 weeks, it's only the average that fell short of the mark. It would seem at least possible that further tweaking of the drug combination might eventually yield results Novo is looking for, okay? So the question, is Novo Nordisk stock a sell, a buy, or what, right? So today's massive sell-off may be giving investors an unexpected second bite opportunity, right? You've got an opportunity here, a potential opportunity. Now, I'm not saying I'm not a financial advisor, right? Blah, 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 don't listen to me, do your own research. This could be a massive opportunity, right, for you to get in on this, because the chance to buy Novo Nordisk stock at a price to earning of barely 29 on a stock expected to grow earnings at better than 21% annually over the next 5 years, paying a very small dividend to boot. That's not too much more than what I call a fair valuation for Novo Nordisk shares, says this article writer. Who is this guy? This guy is Rich Smith of the Motley Fool. Cool name, Rich. When you consider further that Lilly shares are selling closer to 82 price to earnings, while Viking has no earnings and therefore no PE ratio, this all kind of makes Novo Nordisk look like the value investor's choice of investing in weight loss. Now that's very interesting. One would not think that Novo Nordisk would be a value stock, but since this big crash happened and this opportunity is presenting us with, and it is presenting us with a opportunity to be able to jump in relatively inexpensive, like a 29. 29 is a little high, but still, compared to the other drug companies, this might be a great opportunity. All right, so let me know what you guys think. Right, let's do a real quick deep dive on Novo Nordisk. Okay, so obviously, right, today, 12/22, that was Friday that this happened. Right, crashed 70%. Right, for the past week, it's about 20% drop. Look at that. So the forward PE, according to this, on the article said 29. We'll say 21, 22, whatever. This changes, of course, with the price, right? So revenue, they're making $270.5 billion, right? With trailing 12 months. So in a year, they make $270 billion. They've got $75 billion in cash. Okay, so $270 billion with a B in revenue. Net income available to common shareholders, $94 billion. That's a very important number right there, the net income available to shareholders. Balance sheet, they have $74 billion in cash. Debt, less than their cash, which is really great, $56 billion, $57 billion compared to cash. That's great. Operating cash flow, 118 billion, and levered free cash flow, 46. That's after paying all the interest, expenses, all that stuff. So that is really good. Cash flow, we talked about the cash flow, right? Operating cash flow is going up. Boom, 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 look at that. Year after year, from 2020, 51, 52 billion to 118 billion. All right, yep, that's good. All right, so we've got a company that's making lots of money that didn't quite hit their stage 3 trials. They well exceeded what the percentage of weight loss compared to what their originally is, right? 16%. They hit 22%, which kicked this one's butt, but they didn't hit the 25%. Everyone freaked. The stock dropped 20% in the past few days, 18% last Friday. Guys, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but this seems like a pretty good, safe way to get into Novo Nordisk at a fairly decent price point. So I'll buy a little bit more of this, just so I can get the dollar cost savings, the dollar cost average out of it. Hopefully it goes up. Leave me a comment below. Tell me what you guys think about the Novo Nordisk stock. Will it bounce up? Will it be a good deal? I mean, they're selling drugs like crazy, right? Everybody wants weight loss stuff, but and it's doing better than the old drug. Leave me a comment below. Great talk. Tell me what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of stuff. Hit that bell notification. And as always, I wish you much success in your finances and in life. Peace out.